What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Let's Play Hiveswap Friendsim for the third time. My third playthrough of Hiveswap Friendsim, which instead of playing by myself or while sending photos to a friend, making a commentary YouTube series out of it. Because who's not? It's 2020. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Warning for possible spoilers for Homestuck proper, the rest of this game, Pesterquest, Homestuck fanfics, maybe the epilogues or Homestuck 2. I refuse to believe they exist, but sometimes I say things and I'm accidentally right. Don't expect to use the character voices. We've been on a roll. But, you know, the hill has to stop eventually, right? I think today is Elwurd's route. It is. So, ignore that. That was my phone. It's time to be gay, everyone. We knew it was coming. I've talked about how I'm a lesbian before. It's gay time. Armed with your fresh heaps of hard-won cultural knowledge, you continue on your journey. Troll life sure is complicated, not to mention troll romance. You really aren't interested in getting into all of that. Your life is complicated enough, and adding an additional level of angst on top of that does not sound ideal. Friendship is all you can handle right now. And boy, do you love to handle it. Just get your fingers all up in there and squish that shit around. Those two we'll get to. You're ready to meet someone new, but you have no idea where to go. You're kind of hoping you'll just bump into someone. While you're thinking it, you do. You bump into someone. The troll takes a step back to look at you, eyebrows lifted in surprise while you stutter apologies. Her horns look like shells. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Then you notice the color of the symbol on her shirt, and your blood turns to ice. Given what you picked up about troll society, she'd probably be well within her rights to attack you, or at least treat you to some very hurtful insults. How do you voice act? I'm afraid. Let's see what happens. Well, hey there, little buddy. You look kind of lost. Everything okay? Huh. That was a lot friendlier than you expected. That said, this troll's look is intimidating. She's smiling at you with a leather jacket and undercut makes you think you shouldn't fuck with her. They also look really dope. Like, maybe this is someone whose name would look really nice in your address book. Don't mind me. I actually have an undercut. I know y'all haven't seen pictures of me. Well, some of you have, but who knows. I actually have one, but the hair on top of my undercut is really long. So if I have it down, you can't tell. I just wear my hair up every time. Pretty much every day. I need people to know I'm gay. Because I'm lucky enough to live in an area where that's possible. Look. You know you've been pretty non-discriminating with your friends' taste so far. You're grateful for every taste of affection thrown your way, but you can admit you've barked up the friendship tree of some real weirdos. But this time, you really want to be friends with this girl. In fact, it feels like earning her approval might even raise your opinion of herself. Or your social cash? She's just like, seriously cool. You tell her you are lost. Not you have anywhere to be. Just seeing where the night goes, huh? Man, I could tell you some stories, oh man. I don't want to be rude, but you're an alien, right? You confirm. That is one of the few solid facts you know, and you've got to hang on to that with both hands. While they're still your hands, and not your grab pods, your gesture appendages, or whatever. Neat. You can call me Elwurd, by the way. I bet you have all kinds of cool alien stories. You want to hang with me? Yes. I know a place near here to grab a drink if you want. Does she mean platonically? Or is she asking you out? It's really hard to tell. She's so cool and disaffected. If that was a date suggestion, she's gotta be the smoothest motherfucker around. Sorry, I'm just... You're kind of hoping she just wanted to get to know you better. She's beautiful, but it seems like going on a date with her would be a lot of pressure. Mostly, You just really, really want her to like you. She brushes a piece of lint off her jacket, and your desperation for her attention grows. You say yes. Oh yeah, alien time. Let's go. Wait. Wait? Come on. Can't you even just hang out with someone without some kind of a whole rigmarole? I put an extra "ah" in that word. Is it just rigmarole? My life perspective has been changed. Are you fated to always be bombarded with branching choices, choosing randomly between fates that almost always seem to end in some kind of violence? There's actually 2 places we could go. You want her the closer place or the farther place? Fine. Fine. You'll make another choice. I think it's the closer place. Let's choose the closer place and see where it takes us. You don't want to wait any longer than necessary for that delectable friendship. You tell her to take you to the closest place she knows. It turns out to be pretty close. She crosses the street and takes you down a flight of stairs to a little underground bar. When you walk in the door, you're ready to do some befriending. But Elwurd seems distracted. You follow her gaze and see another cerulean, simple troll girl with a buzz cut and a snakebite piercing sitting alone on a bar stool. As you watch, the other troll looks over at Elwurd and gives her a little smile. I can't even drink. I want to go to a gay bar. I'll go to an alien gay bar, why not? You clear your throat and Elwurd seems to abruptly remember your presence. Well, we've arrived. The hangout place. You can take it from here, right? I gotta go. Game over. We've been abandoned because we're not cool enough. Not for Elwurd. It's just can't all be hot cerulean lesbians. I don't think yeah, no, that's not even a possibility for myself. I don't think I could be a cerulean. I could be the world's worst sea dweller. I could be a mutant ass bronze. That's the end of my abilities. So instead, we're going to choose the farther place. You tell her you're in no rush, and the farther place is fine. She takes you off in the same direction she was walking before you bumped her. You follow behind, trying to act like you totally belong here, next to this genuine troll babe. You walk next to cool people all the time. It's practically a hobby. After a couple blocks, though, she stops short. You narrowly avoid bumping into her again. She fishes her palm husk out of her pocket, and you can see it's vibrating noisily. She looks at the screen and theatrically rolls her eyes. Ugh. Ugh. This is so annoying. I'm sorry, but like, it's just this thing. I have to deal with it, I guess. I swear to fuck. She just wants an excuse to see me. It's like transparently obvious. Like how she keeps flirting with all my friends too. Or just magically showing up to places we used to go together. It's honestly kind of pathetic. Like, you're trying so hard to make it seem like you're over me that it just shows you aren't. Oh man. You know what I mean? You may not understand the specifics, but it's clear that she's including you in some kind of social situation she's dealing with. Wow, that's what you do when you're already friends with someone. You basically just skip to the front of the line. I just remembered he's in this route. Fuck. Octo! I can't do the customer service voice the same way. Damn it. We'll figure it out. Just imagine. Imagine. You haven't. Okay. We might need to start that over. I stopped in the middle of that box to remember. So you nod and look sympathetic. You totally get it, you tell her. You have an ex like that too. Who is she even trying to fool? Right? It's like embarrassing that we even dated. We were totally gonna request some combat assignments on the same ship too. So dumb. Anyway, sorry, but I gotta get back to my hive. She just keeps bugging me about some shit she left there. I keep telling her I don't even think it's even there. But she says she has all her belongings itemized or something. SMH. Such a dork. I'm like the best thing that ever happened to her. You keep nodding vigorously. Then your neck is starting to hurt from all of the nodding. You tell Elwurd that she's obviously too good for whoever this girl is. I mean, I know. But I gotta deal with her shit anyway. Anyway, sorry, it's literally so dumb, but do you mind if we just swing by my hive on our way out? It won't take long. She's like terminally punctual. Oh, she already sent her ETA and Google Maps. This is a real softball. Haha. No need to agonize over this decision. You tell her you don't mind at all. She starts to head off, but then she stops and looks at you. Her brow furrows. Huh. You know, for an extra alternative, you're kind of cute. Oh geez. You start to feel flustered as she peers at you more closely. Are you going to have to make it clear once again you're only interested in friendship? I'm getting an idea. By Xing, she's so cool because she's a Jake blood and they have like a sacred duty or whatever. Makes a complicated motion with her hand. From context, you gather this is the troll version of a jerking off gesture. You'll follow the implications of that one to consider at a later time. But she's probably never met an alien before. Definitely never dated one. Do you think we could pretend to be a thing? Like Red Rom. Just until she goes away. She'll fully shit herself, I swear. Just, you know, don't fall in love with me, kid. God, that blind kills me. Ugh, this root kills me. I don't even remember who wrote this root. I could check the credits, but I'm not going to right now. But, ugh, God. Just kidding. Really dumb, though. Your heart is beating at an unusual rate, and not even because of fear this time. Fake dating again? Do trolls do this a lot? There must be some cultural context that makes them turn to a fake relationship for security. On the one hand, you're an experienced fake dater by now. Elwurd could check your references. On the other hand, you know how this ends. You know this ends with you falling in love with her. There's literally no fake dating situation that has ever ended differently. The last fake relationship you did agonizingly circled the rim of romance before falling out and into your hands for one sick friendship rebound. But it was a close one. I fell in love with Philippa. I don't know what the reader's talking about. You might be like a quarter of the way in love with her already. She looks like a troll Natalie Dormer, and it's definitely way too dangerous to say yes to this. I think fake date with 3 exclamation points in all caps is the bad ending, so you grasp her hands, your eyes shining. Yes, you tell her. Yes, you will fake date her. You are ready to dive into this thing together, side by side, for as long as she needs, with your whole heart and mind, whatever it takes. Oh, whoa. That's, you were really ready to go for it? Like about to jump right in? Maybe this is a bad idea. I don't want to lead you on. Oh no. You way overdid it. You shrink back, mortified. No, you tell her. You weren't gonna fall in love. You weren't even thinking it. Just thinking about helping her with her awkward situation. Hey, you mentioned your ex earlier, right? Was that recent? Like, were you trying to rebound with me or something? Because if it's recent, I mean, I get it. Breakups can be hard. I mean, mine was fine. Completely mutual. But I get it. Your ex exists only in your imagination. Your ex only exists in your imagination. The Elwurd has given you an out here, and you're going to take it. You nod, trying to look sad. Breakups are hard, after all. That part isn't a lie. Just a well-known truth of life. Throw back to the time my best friend stopped talking to me and never explained why. After I'd been in love with her for 5 years and forgot to tell her. You know what? I could blow off my ex for now. I'm gonna take you out. Take you somewhere special. Where you can forget. Have a little me time, you know? I think you deserve it. Okay, a little hiccup there, but maybe you've managed to turn this around. You feel bad that she thinks you're newly heartbroken, but it's comforting that her reaction is to try to cheer you up rather than pouncing on you at your most vulnerable like some other trolls would do. Actually, she's being really nice. Maybe this friendship train is on the right track after all. It's not. Okay, wait. Sorry, rat. What did I name this? I decided this troll in the background and this one here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. I think you can. I decided to adopt them. I haven't done anything with them yet because life is a hellfire. But I don't think they have a name yet, but I do not give them a sign. I just look at my Twitter. Okay. So there are Tories, which is Durst and Time, because they're wearing 2 watches, and I thought that was hilarious. We'll come back to them later, because we come back to this coffee shop, and remind me, because I'm going to rewatch this video, that I need to give them a name. Elwurd takes you to what appears to be a coffee shop. It has all the trappings of a coffee shop. Mugs, bean grinders, fiddly little machines with tubes, tables with people working on husk tops. The smell in the air is not coffee, though. It's something earthier and a little spicy. You're gonna guess. Ground up grubs. Just a hunch. Here we are. Let's get something to drink. And wait for it to start. You let her choose your drink. She brings you a steaming mug of something. Hot. You sip it cautiously. Not bad at all. No legs floating in it or anything. Just so you know, I don't even know what your deal is, but this place is kinda girls only. You're an alien, so no one's even gonna even ask, including me. But just so you know the deal. Don't worry though. If anyone asks, I'll just say you're here with me. Plus you're cute, so no one's gonna mind. I don't know how to vocalize a winky face. Just a lesbian bar, now a lesbian coffee shop. That's how it be. You feel your face get hot. Wait, no, you're not fake dating. No fluttery feelings here. Cool, you tell her. You love this place already. Wait, what is this place? This is excessive bodily force poetry. Open mic night. Blood code is welcome. Now that she says it, you can see a microphone set up on one side of the cafe, and Elwurd is sitting nearby with a clipboard, writing down the names of people who want to perform. So this is going to be an incredibly... This is a comment directed at one person in specific. But Claire and Lindy going to this in a world where the sadness didn't happen. Just saying, they'd be really cute together. I mean, they are already really cute together, but them doing poetry together would be really cute. Oh no, I'm sad about Claire again. Anyway, let's get sad about Elwurd being mad at us, because what's happening next? You ever do excessive bodily force poetry? You look back at her. She's looking at you with those heavy-lidded eyes and that flirtatious smirk. Last time you let your enthusiasm get the best of you, she pulled back. And then she took you to this cool ladies-only hangout. Saying yes hasn't led you wrong so far. Probably. Unless there's gonna be some consequence you haven't gotten to yet. No, it's probably fine. You tell her you've dabbled. You try to shoot her the same kind of coy look she's giving you. Is it flirting? Who can say? You're riding this wave of plausible deniability, and you're never coming down. Really? I didn't think you'd say yes. That's so cool. Dang, you should sign up. I've never done it myself, but I like to come here and watch. You should totally do it. Until now, Elwurd has been pretty disengaged, but she seems actually excited about this. You gulp. You've never done slam poetry? How hard can it be? You got this. You up to the lowblood and put your name down on the list. Then you go back to Elwurd, giving her what you hope is a look as smooth as an expensive brandy. Get ready, you tell her. She laughs, like you're being corny instead of smooth, but it's good-natured, so that's okay. You settle down to watch the excessive bodily force poetry. Maybe you could pick up a few tips. Before long, you notice a couple differences between this and the slam poetry you've seen before. First of all, your unfamiliarity with troll culture is causing you to miss a lot of the metaphors. Sorry. I'm trying to drink as much water as I can, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. You think some of these poems are erotic? People are acting like they are, but all the body parts sound like someone did a magnetic fridge poetry with an intro to engineering textbook. It's all tubes and pushers and levers and sacks. You watch people around you and try to react the same way they do. Second, troll slam poetry does involve actual slamming. Several poets, it seems to be the cooler colors of the rainbow, and their performances with acts of passionate violence against nearby chairs, tables, or even members of the audience. Artists, yes, temperamental. Elwurd doesn't seem surprised. My lips are all dry. One troll with a dark purple symbol breaks the mic in half over her knee. Elwurd sits up a little straighter, popping the collar of her jacket a touch higher and adjusting her hair. God, I'd die if she looked at me that way, lmao. I wish I was that mic stand. Never had a girl that mean. I always go for good girl spades, thinking I can change them. Like, it'll be different with me, you know? If our hate is true enough. It's a bad habit. Nice trolls don't change. That's good advice for you, kid. You don't know how to respond to this, so you just nod wisely. If you're being totally honest with yourself, seeing Elwurd flustered makes you feel a little flustered too. Sorry, my dog is having a dream. You can hear that. Not that you're changing your mind about only wanting friendship, but you wouldn't mind if she's looking at you with a little bit of that awe that she's like giving the purple blood. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's so cute. My dog. He's dreaming. Finally, it's your turn to perform. You got so into the show you forgot you were actually going to do this. Now, walking up to the front, you wish you could forget again. You clear your throat. Silence. Then a flash of inspiration hits. You had trouble understanding the troll poems because of the socio-cultural differences, so maybe if you load your piece with references to your own world, let's just assume it's good. God, I hate this ending because I can feel the embarrassment! Ah! You start listing body parts you have. Knees, spleen, shoulders. You toss in a few celebrity names. Steve Jobs, Rita Moreno. Then you put on the most serious poetry voice you could say, and say, Numa Numa A. Another hits you like a wet fish. I'm sorry. Like a wet fish to the face. Maybe if you end this like some kind of violent gesture like the purple blood girl did, Elwurd will like you more. You stick out her face in the audience and, looking right into her eyes, you slap yourself in the face as hard as you can. Ah! As a smattering of lackluster claps, no one looks impressed. A few grumbles echo around the cafe. You think I may have just bombed. Your budding confidence is hit with a big load of shame, descending like wet concrete. But when you get back to Elwurd, she's grinning. Damn. That wasn't expected at all. It's pretty funny though. You must have some real abdominal sauces to get up and perform like that. Nice job, alien. She gives you a wink. You start to perk up a little. After all, you don't need to be friends with the rest of the people in this cafe. Just this one cool troll girl. And it looks like making yourself look dumb has brought you two closer together. Honestly though, I'm surprised you didn't do a piece about your breakup. Oh, right. Completely forgot about your breakup. Or, rather, your fake-up. Elwurd leans forward, her hands splayed on the table, her black claws gleam in the low cafe light. You can tell me about it, if you want. Like, I'm over my breakup. But if you want to talk about yours, it's fine. I know sometimes it's like, just really on your mind. Just right in there. Ah, you're starting to feel even less great about lying. You fidget uncomfortably in your seat. Nope. You know what? You're supposed to be making a friend here. Yes, in the past, it's been advantageous to just go along with whatever people say until they like you. You and Elwurd are really connecting. You don't want her to like you just because she thinks you're sad. You want it to be real. You take a deep breath and tell Elwurd you don't have a recent ex at all. You tell her you were just trying to commiserate. The atmosphere immediately shifts. Elwurd sits back, and the warmth goes out of her face entirely. What? Really? Oh. Huh. That's really not really cool. Oh, shit. You can just feel her pulling away. They've shrunk her sprite. Well, you can also see it because she's physically pulling away from you. All signs point to losing this friendship. You're so sorry, you tell her it won't happen again. Yeah. Sorry, no offense. But it's not cool to lie about shit like that. It's pretty weird. She's completely detached now, barely even looking at you. It's nice to meet you, but it's probably best if you just go. See you, Space Moon Beast Boy. As much as it hurts, you have to agree. It's probably best to just cut your losses. Try not to let your disappointment show as you walk away. We failed! The wrinkles in your forehead looks like a fucking sad face. We've ruined it. I should have had a guess in this episode. Sorry, it's been a fucking week. I don't know if any of y'all pay attention to the dates that I record these, but if you look down in the corner and see that date this was filmed, it's been a week. So let's just regular fake date. No caps. Regular punctuation. You see, that could be cool. You say it super casually, like you pretend to be in a relationship with aliens every day of your life. Elwurd grins, clearly pleased. You're sure this is the right choice. Then again, you've thought that before, only to end up in terrifying, painful situations. But you're pretty confident this time it'll be fine. That's great. Thanks for doing me a solid. I'll owe you one. She shoots you a finger gun and winks. That's 2 finger guns. Sorry, I think I mentioned this before. I love the backgrounds. 10 out of 10 backgrounds. Gay as fuck. Hell yeah. In what is now a deeply familiar story beat, Elwurd takes you back to her hive. It's pretty messy. You can understand why her ex would have had a hard time finding something she left here. You don't see any signs of elusive, but it's probably rude to ask about that, with how often trolls and other animals are murdered in this society. You ask Elwurd if you should get your story straight, like how did you meet? How long have you been dating? Who's the funny one? And who always gets to choose the food on date nights? Yeah, I got a 3,000 word backstory for us to memorize. I'll be quizzing you on my fake movies. JK, I'm not worried though. We can just wing it. Oh, I think she's here anyway. Sure enough, you hear a crisp knock on the door. Elwurd leans against the nearest wall and crosses her arms over her chest, looking bored. Come on in, girl. There she is! I love Bronya. She's great. I think 10 out of 10. Love her. I'll see if I can do a fucking customer service voice. Another troll enters the hive. Hey, wait a second! You know this one! This troll is already your friend. That might be a good thing, but it might also ruin your chances with the friend you're currently chasing. But maintaining your existing friendships is important too. You're just gonna have to find a way to balance this. He doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. I forgot she was in this route. I don't know how to do the voice. Hello, Elwurd. We can make this the last time we have to see each other. If you would just hand over my favorite sweater. I don't have it. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. It's very simple. 1, I was wearing it over here when we broke up. 2, I keep careful track of all of my belongings. 3, you think it's funny to antagonize me. All signs point to you having it. I don't want to fight again. Isn't it nicer if we collaborate? Who's fighting? I don't even remember what your sweater looks like. I don't really think about it. Or you. Oh. Ever. Emotional dishonesty is a barrier to helpful communication. I'm not one of your little jades that have to listen to this crap. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna get dragged back into this. You're interrupting my date, Bronya. Or like, Bronya. LMAO. I'm actually trying to hang out with someone who's not you right now. A real cutie. Oh man. Oh no. Elwurd makes a lazy gesture at you, as if to indicate that pointing out to Bronya is barely holding her interest. You look at Bronya and try to smile. You lift your hand in a tentative way. Hi, you say. Bronya is taken aback. Look at her now. Bronya is taken aback. She looks back and forth between you and Elwurd a couple times, trying to make sense of the situation. You and Elwurd? Well, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were looking for a romantic connection. I could have introduced you to some of my other Jades. Not that I mind you with Elwurd. I wish only the best for her and all that she does. Elwurd rolls her eyes theatrically. Then she looks back at you. Oh no! You two know each other? She doesn't look happy about it. You remember that the reason she wanted a fake date with you in the first place was to hold your cool alien status over her ex's head. Bronya, already knowing you, has undoubtedly taken some of the wind out of her sails. You have to do something to turn this around. You don't want to be rude to Bronya, but surely just hyping Elwurd is safe. You tell Bronya thanks for the offer, that you're happy with the choices you've made. She looks a little hurt, but quickly rebounds. Of course, I wouldn't tell you how to conduct your personal life. I'm really just here for my sweater. Can you get it please, Elwurd? No, lol. You just lost it. Stop making excuses to come over here. This is getting pretty personal. You try to make yourself as unobtrusive as possible, pulling the collars of your, Tagora's, robe up to hide your face. Someone might accuse you of manufacturing reasons for me to come over, by not giving it back. Lol. Okay, whatever. I'll just let you know if it turns up, alright? Not alright. 1, you said that before, and you've never followed through. 2, you never contact me first. 3, you're obviously not motivated to find it. I want to settle this once and for all. It's time to resolve our conflict. Jeez. I didn't steal your fucking sweater. Look, I want to resolve this too, but now it just isn't a good time. Can't you just let me have some time with my new pal here? It does seem like a reasonable request. This may take longer than I would have liked. I suppose I could leave it alone for now, but you can't just keep avoiding me forever. Not just about the sweater. I'm not doing that. Didn't you get enough talking about our feelings when we were actually together? Why don't you talk about them now? Let's talk it out later then. I'd rather leave my friend here out of it anyway. Her friend! Wow! You breathe a sigh of relief. You don't have so many friendships yet that you couldn't stand to lose one. You can now listen to the rest of the conversation with a touch more ease. And speak it. I'll come back when you're more available. Please try to work with me on this. Thank you. Bronya makes her way out. Elwurd watches her leave and then sags back against the wall, scowling. She used to be in much lower spirits than she was earlier. Your heart aches. Friend or no, you want to see her cheer up again. Where's the "you are gay" meme? That's what about the reader. Anytime they start waxing about how one of the trolls is pretty. You are gay. You know what? She takes a deep breath and looks over at you. I do have her sweater in the back of my closet. She starts laughing. You giggle a little too. I can't giggle. I can do that. I can do that. I have a fucking, my dad called her a witch's cackle once. Who knows? What just happened here is an opening. You witnessed something revealing, and now Elwurd is in a vulnerable position. You don't want to push her or annoy her, but she did loop you into this, and you can't waste this opportunity. It might be worth it to take a risk. You say, hesitantly, that it seems like Bronya was really desperate, like she's not totally over it. I know, right? I told you. You say that also, it's okay to not be over it 100% yet. And even if a relationship was wrong, and you're way better off without it, sometimes you can still feel a little sad. And it's fine. See, the best friend who broke up with me I mentioned earlier. I haven't spoken in 3 years, and I'm not over it. I tell myself I am. I'm not completely over it. Oh well. In fact, you say, it can make you seem emotionally deep in an extremely cool way. You give her a little smile. She smiles back. Thanks for saying that. You're really nice. You didn't need to do all that for me. Sorry for bringing you into this mess. Do you still want to get that drink? You're a good friend. Fuck yeah. Your heart overflows, and you beam a brilliant smile at her. You feel a warm bloom of friendship opening its sweet petals in your heart. Friendship, achieved. Yay, made friends with the hot lesbian. You know, yeah, you know, I don't like the bad ending and the middle bad ending in this route. Because I'm like, I feel that embarrassment in my soul. I'm like, oh fuck. We've disappointed her. Oh no. We were an asshole. But then you get to be friends with her, and Branya shows up again. And I love when the trolls show back up in other routes. And it's great. And my dog's having a dream in the corner, and it's the cutest fucking thing. Yeah, I think I'm also thinking about like 3 other things I have to do between recordings. So next is I don't remember their names and I feel so bad, but the Gold Blood friends. This was super fun. Can't wait to see y'all next time. Bye!